What's up, everybody? Welcome back to channel Y.O.B. It's Yasha Solomon. I just got out of the theater right now, and I just got out of Mortal Kombat. My first immediate thoughts is I like it. I thought it was good. I like it. Um, I think that okay. I'm gonna do like I always do. 5 good, 5 bad. Okay. Well, my immediate first reactions is I think it's, in my opinion, God, I just feel like I like it. I think it's like I think it just needed more time to cook. I think it's a lot of potential. I think that I want to see another one, but I just think that they need to do better. That's all. I love this so much. Yeah, I mean, I like this so much. I think the next one they should just do a better job. Um. Okay, 5 good. I love. I think Cole is a cool character. Actually, the main character, Cole. The great great grandson of Scorpion. Spoilers, by the way. Um, I thought he was cool. He didn't bother me at all, really. Actually, he was like one of my favorite characters in the movie. I like the cinematography. I think a lot of the shots were really beautiful, really good color design. 3, I like the music. The soundtrack was pretty good. You know, it's a little quiet. I think the music could have been turned up a little bit more in the action scenes. It was a little too quiet. I think it should have been a little bit more. But I think this is okay. I'll continue. Fourth good thing. Um, the actor who plays Scorpion. The beginning scene was a great scene. Made me tear up. He was the only time. Every time he showed up, he made me tear up for some reason. It's just like the old school Jeb. I really hope that he's in a samurai movie someday. Cause I think makes me want to see him in a samurai movie so much. But every time the Scorpion actor came up, I teared up every time. Um, fourth good. I mean, well, I think I already did my fourth. Fifth good thing is, I think the cast in general is great. I think no one really stood out as bad acting. I think everyone did a good job. I especially liked Kano. The actor who played Kano was just making the whole audience laugh. I was laughing at all his jokes. His comic timing, the comedic timing is good. I think his comedic timing is good. Um, yeah, all the actors, everything is good. I just think that there was not. All right, now to the bad things. 5 bad things. I think the fight scenes could have been done a little bit better. I think the fight scenes, there's some scenes that were good. Like the first fight scene was all right, but I think it could have been a little bit better. I think you should like not cut so much, a little less cutting would have been good. Um, I think that I don't know. I think there should have been a little bit more emotional resonance with Liu Kang losing Kung Lao. I think that was kind of rushed a little bit. Um, um, CGI was little, little sloppy at times. It started coming out at times sloppy. Um, I think that's 3 things. Fourth thing is what else? Shang Tsung, I mean, the actor is doing his best. I could tell he's trying, but I don't know if I really like that casting for Shang Tsung necessarily. I think it should be someone a little bit more cooler looking. I mean, the guy, I think, isn't the guy who played Shang Tsung originally still alive? I mean, he has more of a face that kind of has this more of like, I mean, but he was all right. He was all right. I don't know if I like Raiden. That's another thing. I think that's one of the biggest things that are kind of sticking out to me. Like, I don't know if I necessarily like Raiden. He doesn't really scream Raiden to me. I think most of the time I would like, you know, like Oriental actors to play, they're like Oriental characters. But some reason I just think a Caucasian male as Raiden is a better fit. I don't know, because this has always stood out as odd that it is But it's showing that he has some sort. He's so connected to spirituality that it doesn't matter where you're from in the world. If you have this connection to these spirituality, you know, it will help and help you become powerful. And I think I still don't really like the when he says get out, get over here. I think that should be more of like he's possessed, and it should be like I always thought of it as a possession. It sounded like a more of a voice that wasn't his. It sounded like an exorcist, like when the girl's using someone else's voice, when they're possessed, and he's from hell, so it makes sense, when he's like sounds like Ed Boon saying, get over here, get over here. I think that would be better, than what they did, but. I like it. I think that the director's onto something. I think what they had was good. I think it just should be. They should continue it. Hopefully, this is successful because I love Mortal Kombat, and I think this is a good enough starting pad. Is a little lackluster, and I think I'm gonna have to give it a rough rating because I don't want people coming here with high expectations. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I give Mortal Kombat 7 out of 10. It's above average, and the reason it's a 7 because there's a lot of potential in here, and I really would like them to continue. I don't want this to fail because I want them to continue, but I just really think that the second one, I think they should even add like a spinoff or something like a background of Liu Kang or background, like a TV series to build up the world a little bit more because I think that's all that's missing is just a little bit more world building, but. Yeah, for the most part, I enjoyed it. I think this is a really good movie. I recommend everyone go out and see it. Yeah, go out, support it. It's really fun. I was watching this with an audience, as you can tell, so many people here right now. There was a lot of people tonight. It's really cool to see people back in the theaters again. Um, I think this is a movie you should see in theaters too. Don't watch this at home. This is a good movie. It's fun. It's 7 out of 10. It's not it's not gonna be like amazing, great. It's not a masterpiece movie, but it's a good movie. It's a fun movie to bring out with a date, your family. Bring your parents out. It's fun. I had fun watching this. This is 7 out of 10. I think that it has potential, and I want this to continue because I think if they work harder next time, they could really make something really good. I think Cole is actually an interesting character. You know, he's a good actor. Um, and I mean that's about it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this, if you don't like this, you know, please, as always, like and subscribe and help out the channel. It really helps me. I want to reach out to a bigger audience. I want us to have a platform where we can talk about comic books and art and judge things on a more critical level rather than just going along with the trends. Don't uh, I'm not gonna give this like I saw the Google users. I'm only using the people's vote. Majority of people give it a 90%. I mean, I totally see how critics see this as like a 50% half, like just like as mundane, and I totally see how people think this is really really good. Because I think this is a good movie. I just think that the fights should have been done a little. It should have been more methodical. You know what the biggest problem with this movie is? I'm gonna tell you right now. Next time, how about this? For next time, what they should work on next time. I hope they make another one. But if they do, I hope they take their time and make the fight scenes more methodical. More methodical and more. Just take your time and build up. It's like a dance. Have it slow. Have it be more impactful. Like watch some Bruce Lee movies, because that's the thing that was kind of like the biggest shortcoming to me in the movie. Like the storyline is okay. Everyone's like, I don't like the storyline. I'm like, the storyline is good. I think the storyline is good. The storyline is not bad. Okay, the storyline is good enough. It's fucking Mortal Kombat. Okay, you're not gonna get fucking Shakespeare. It's not gonna be Hamlet. Okay, it's Mortal Kombat. And the storyline is good enough. I think it's. And they want to make more, so it's not the end. It's not one and done. It's gonna be. It's just the beginning. All I want is that them to just invest more time into building of these characters. I think they should do like Disney, make a spin-off TV show and try to build up Liu Kang and Kung Lao so we understand their bond a little bit more, because things were happening, and I think if you're not, I can see if you're not a fan of the game, you're gonna be like, the fuck is all this, you know? But if you're a fan of the game, I think you will enjoy this. I think this would be enjoyable. This is a 7 out of 10 from a guy who plays all the Mortal Kombat games. I play all the Mortal Kombat games. Me and my family, me and my brother are big Mortal Kombat fans. I played all the games. I love Liu Kang is my favorite character in all fighting games, and you know, I like the guy who played Liu Kang, but I think that could have been done a little bit more, with him. I think it could have been focused on. I've always thought he should be the main character. Liu Kang should be the main character. But that's why I want spin-offs, because I think if you add more to this world, people will like it more. And I think there's people who are liking it. I think that I saw this audience, people laugh, people are enjoying it, but I hope they make another one. That's just but I just really think that the next time it comes out, you guys are gonna have to really knock it out of the park. I think that this is a good way to test the waters to see if there's still a market for Mortal Kombat. I think there is. A lot of people came out. Shit, a lot of young people, and this is a market. And I think that, like, a lot of people I've heard from people, complaints were that this feels rushed. I do agree. This feels rushed. This feels very rushed, and I think that they need to slow down next time and think about it and try to make it more, just take your time and really let it sink. Like, just let it cook, next time. Let it cook. Don't rush it. Let it cook. Let the fight, especially not the storyline. You guys, the storyline is the way you did this is okay. Do the storyline anyway. Well, not anyway, but you could do it like this again. But for fight scenes next time, just let it cook. Let the fight scenes cook. Watch. My advice to the directors, or the director, sorry, is to watch Bruce Lee movies and just, like, please, like, that's the main thing. Like, just take your time with the fight scenes. That's the main thing people are here to see, is the fight scenes. Take your time. Don't make them. The fight scenes were just not. I think that's the reason people were like, it's too. It was too fast. The fight scenes were being cut. It was just jumping around, and just, you need to slow down. I could tell that, but it was good elements, good tools, everything, all the parts are there. I want this to continue. This is a good beginning. I'll watch this again. Honestly, I'll probably watch this in theater again. I'm thinking about seeing it in 40X. But this is good. But 7 out of 10. And this is a theater movie. Go to the movie theater and watch this. Don't watch this at home. And if you did watch this at home already, I advise you to go try it out in theater. Or actually, go find 40X theater near you and watch it in 40X. Maybe that'll make it more exciting, with the action and everything. So, yeah, this is a good paced movie. It doesn't, I don't feel bored at any time. It has good humor. The humor is not bad, and, and one more. That's all I want to say. It's like, I'm just hungry. I think the biggest thing is that it didn't give us enough meat. Maybe there's extended cut. Maybe that's what it feels like. And they said there's news outlets saying that it was cut by a studio. A lot of it has been cut by a studio. So maybe there will be extended cut. But next time, please just take your time. 7 out of 10. I really like this movie though. It's a 7 out of 10. It's a good 7 out of 10. It's not a mediocre 7 out of 10. It's a good. It's fun. You want to go out and have a good weekend? Check out Mortal Kombat. Thank you guys for stopping by. And as always, may the force be with you. Peace.